In the beginning, a voice like thunder declared, "Let there be light," and the cosmos responded in a symphony of creatio. Vast ocean surfs under the command of the Almighty, and from the dust of the earth, he sculpted the first humans. Adam and Eve awoke in the paradise of Ader, a place untouched by decay and death, where every breeze carried the whisper of divine presence. Yet amidst the beauty, a serpent coiled in the shadows, its whispers promising knowledge and power. The serpent's voice was a seductive melody that wove through the leaves, binding Eve's thoughts a bite, a choice, and paradise slipped through their fingers like sand. Darkness seeped into the world, and with it came the crushing weight of shame. Banished from Ader, Adam and Eve began the long journey of humanity's exile, every step haunted by the loss of innocence. In the fields, envy bloomed in Cain's heart, a poisonous flower fed by the shadows of sea. His hands trembled as he raised them against his brother Abel, and with a cry of agony, the first human blood was spilled upon the earth. The ground recoiled, echoing with the sorrow of a world forever changed. Yet even as darkness threatened to swallow all, the promise of redemption lingered in the air. Noah, a beacon of faith amidst a world drowning in corruptio, hammered away at the ark. Laughter and disbelief followed him, but the storm was relentless in its approach. As the heavens wept, the earth was cleansed by a flood that swallowed cities and mountains alike. Yet through the tempest, a rainbow emerged, a promise of mercy and the resilience of hope. Humanity's pride soared with the Tower of Babel, a monument to ambition and folly. But as it reached for the skies, chaos reigned, as tongues twisted and nations scattered to the winds. In the dust of shattered dreams, Abraham stood alone, chosen to carry the promise of a new Nottingham, a covenant that would endure beyond empires. A star blazed over Bethlehem, heralding the birth of a king unlike any before. This child, born not to conquer with might, but with love, touched the untouchable, and spoke truths that would shake the world. As he walked among the people, healing and teaching, the shadow of the cross loomed ever closer. Betrayed and condemned, he bore the weight of the world's sins, his final breath whispering salvation into the silence. On the third day, the grave could not hold him. Light burst forth, shattering the chains of death, and the stone rolled away to reveal the triumph of life. The apostles, ignited by this miracle, spread the gospel with fervor that shook the foundations of Rome. Persecution raged, but the church stood firm, growing from the blood of the martyrs. And in the end, a vision of a new heaven and earth unfolded, where tears were no more, and the king returned to reign in glory. In paradise, Allah created Adam. Adam was special, full of wisdom. Allah asked angels to bow to Adam, but Iblis refused, full of arrogance. Allah created Hawa as Adam's companion. They lived happily except one forbidden tree. Iblis tempted them, they ate from the tree. They realized their mistake, asked Allah for forgiveness. Allah forgave them, sent them to earth. Adam became the first prophet, guiding his descendants. He taught the importance of repentance and Allah's guidance, and to never forget Allah's guidance. A long time ago, there was nothing, only emptiness, and God decided to make the world. First he said, "Let there be light." God separated light from darkness. He named the light day and darkness night. On the third day, God made the earth beautiful. He created trees, flowers, and delicious fruits. On the fourth day, God made the sun to light the day, and the moon and stars to light the night. On the fifth day, God created fish and birds. On the sixth day, he made all the animals. In a beautiful heavenly garden, Allah decided to create something new: humans. Allah formed man from clay and breathed life. Thus the first Adam was created. Adam was introduced to Eve, his residence welcomed warmly by angels. He felt peace, however. Iblis, full of arrogance, disrupted peace. He deceived Adam, leading him astray. Adam, realizing his mistake, sought Allah's forgiveness. Allah, full of mercy, forgave Adam. Adam and Eve were sent to earth, their journey full of hope began. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. God made a man, Adam, and a woman, Eve. The serpent tempted Eve. She ate the forbidden fruit. Adam also ate the fruit. They realized their nakedness. God confronted them. He banished them from Eden. Thus sin entered the world, but the promise of redemption remained. Allah, the Creator, formed Adam from clay and bestowed life. He commanded the angels to bow, but Iblis in his pride refused. He was cast out of Eve. Then came the test for Adam and Hawa. Iblis tempted them to taste forbidden fruit. They succumbed and disobeyed Allah. They were sent to earth as punishment. Yet they were the first prophets. Their story teaches us about obedience and the importance of repentance.